Hi guys, subscribe today and I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. 3 to 5 Chelsea videos daily. Hello guys, let's take a closer look at Ethan Ampadu. Ethan is a player who Chelsea bought from Exeter City at the age of while he was 17 years old, and yeah, he's a player. He's a player of Welsh origin. So he's played for Wales. He has 36 caps for Wales, and he's been on a whole bunch of loans while on Chelsea between RB Leipzig, Sheffield United, and the last loan he was played in Serie A for Venezia in Serie A, and yeah, so the total games he's played under his belt is 106 games. His strengths are he loves to tackle. He's physical. His passing is solid. His vision, his reading of the game, being able to anticipate where there are issues to quote unquote put the fires out. And obviously he's great in possession, helping his team to play out of the back. On the flip side, given his height, he's listed at 6 feet, although he does look like he's anywhere between anywhere between 5'10" and 5'11" ish. Heading isn't his strongest skill. He does win his own share of heading. And then of course he just needs a bit more overall experience to play at the highest level. But given his current age, he's 21. He's going to be turning 22 in September. And he's had a total of 106 games. Last year, just to give you an idea, last year Trevor Chalobah broke into Chelsea's first team under Tuchel. He had 108 games, and he was 22 years old at the time. So Ampadu is pretty much 21, going on 22, 106 games under his belt. This is suffice it to say that this summer is a massive summer for Ampadu in more ways than one. First of all, the obvious one is Guy. I mean, this is it. This is your chance. You have to, he has to make this summer count. As especially given that Chelsea is in the market looking for a the offensive mid fielder. So, and Chelsea has been heavily linked with Declan Rice, who himself is only, I think Declan Rice is only about 23 years old. So it's not like Rice is 28 or 29. He's only like 1 year, 1 year plus, 1 year pretty much older than Ethan. So, this is a massive summer for Ethan. Then the other reason is Ethan signed a 5-year deal in 2018. So, just based on adding that up, that pretty much tells us that Ethan's contract expires next year. So, Ethan is entering into the last year of his contract. So, what that means is, in business terms, Chelsea, they're either going to have to play him or they're just going to have to sell him. I mean, we Chelsea fans, I know a lot of Chelsea fans like him. I mean, I like the player. However, at the end of the day, it is a business, and they're gonna have to make the decision on Ethan, within the next few weeks. So our hope is that uh, he does well this summer. At least my hope is that he does well this summer in playing the games. He had a great game last night against Club America. So he was one of the players that actually played well. Tuchel had talked about his performance, saying that he played very well. He did well as the center back playing in the middle of the back three, and which would make sense because he's a defensive midfielder by nature, and which pretty much is the role he normally plays in the middle of the field. And in fact, in at his last loan club, Venezia, he played most of his games at a defensive, midfield. As I mentioned, he made 30 uh, uh, appearances and had three assists. So for a young player, I mean he's done well, and for a club that's not really like a really a big club, he's done well. So yeah, so last night he did well in the 45 minutes that he had to perform. And so let's just keep watching Ethan Ampadu and see what happens. Guys, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And how do you feel? Do you feel that Ampadu has what it takes to make the grade? Please comment below. Thank you, and have a nice day. God bless you all.